So, if you're trying to sell your house without a realtor in Louisville, Kentucky, then you are in the right place at Louisville Cash Real Estate. So today we're just going to talk about some differences between selling with a realtor versus selling your house with us. So whenever you go through a real estate agent, usually the closing process, whenever you list your property, you got to get it ready, you got to get it clean for pictures, fix the things that need to be fixed. And then you list the property. And usually from listing the property, it takes anywhere from like 30 to 90 days just to go under contract on average. So you have initially 30 to 90 days. And then after that, after you get a contract, it's going to take anywhere from 21 to 45 days to close with, bank financing. So those are, that's just kind of the process and how long it takes, for that. And then, you will have to pay your closing costs. You'll have to pay your commissions, things like this. So in some instances, it makes sense to list with a realtor. Like if your house is completely perfect and you just remodeled it, it doesn't make sense to sell as much to an investment company unless you were, to do payments over time for that. But anyway, whenever you sell your house without a realtor to us, we're going to buy it completely as is. So we're not going to be like, hey, you got to fix this before closing, or you got to do this, or you got to do this, right? We are going to buy it completely as is. Like when we say as is, we mean as is. You're not going to have to move anything out. It's as is. So there's that. We don't need bank approval, so we don't have to go to a bank and, hope that their mortgage lender gets this to the closing table and, all the million things that can pop up within transactions of dealing with a bank. We don't have to, use banks, right? We use our own money and we use other people's money that, are, investors and stuff like that. So that gives us the ability to close a lot quicker than traditional financing because we don't have to go through the red tape and all the rules and, this stuff that banks have to follow. Also as well, 14 days or less for closing time whenever you sell your property to us. That's a lot quicker than, 30 to 120 days. So that's one benefit. And a lot of times with the people that we buy houses from, we're able to get them as much or close as a realtor would get them on the market. And we can also, even if your house is in really good shape, we still want to buy it. We still want to get the opportunity to be able to buy that property from you. And a lot of times we're able to, be creative with our offers and things like this. So if a price point is too high for us to pay cash, we can, put a down payment and make payments over time so that essentially you will get more for your property over time than you would if you sold it for, one lump sum. So that's one of the ways we're able to get people close or more than what they would get with a realtor. Also, there's no closing costs or commissions ever with us. So that's another thing you need to factor in. You're not going to pay 5 or 6% with us. We're going to cover your closing costs. The only thing that you're going to pay at closing is if you have like a mortgage or any debts that you owe on that property, that comes off the top of the sales price. So another thing that we do that helps a lot of people out is we will pay for movers to move your boxes and your furniture and your heavy stuff. We will pay them, come out to your house. You tell them where you want everything in the new house and they will, go set it up in there so that you don't have to worry about the moving process and get a truck or a U-Haul. That can be very stressful. So those are just some of the benefits of working with us versus a realtor. So if you want to sell your Louisville house today, give us a call at 502-461-1450 or visit the website at LouisvilleCashRealEstate.com. Thank you.